Hey there, and welcome to DollMotion, the channel where we make new characters out of old unwanted dolls for a stop-motion animated series. In this video, we're going to make another wolf, Lelou Lupus, younger sister to Canis Lupus, a new character for the Divus Series, and someone who will give us more insight into the Lupus family. So, let's begin and make Lelou Lupus. If you saw the wolf figure in my Clefairy repaint video, then you found the hint. Good luck finding the hint for the next reward video. For this video, we're going to use this very beat up Clawdeen head, which is perfect for a custom. And for a body, we're going to use this Obitsu body with a L soft bust. But first, the head needs a prep. To remove the hair, we cut it as close to the scalp as possible. And to make it even easier to remove the hair, let's also remove the ears. Wow, the ears were filled with glue. Going through the neck opening, we remove the remaining hairs and glue with tweezers. And with pure acetone, we remove the factory painted face. Great! These can go to my collection. Okay, switching to the body. Lelou is a 36-year-old lady, so that means she'll have the bent legs. That means we can take out the Dremel and cut the lower legs in half. I really wish Obitsu had more skin tones to choose from, but for now we have to dye the body ourselves. Again, I mainly dye the body only for the joints, and not so much for the overall body tone, which I like to paint to get a more even color. Because a doll body exists out of different kinds of plastics, which means different kinds of color tones. But the joints are great though. Great, let's reconstruct the legs with a wire and a 2-part epoxy glue. And now we can use my favorite material, epoxy sculpt. With this we can make 2 pointy wolf ears and close the gap on the legs. The next day, when the epoxy is dry and hard, we can trace the ears and take them off. Wow, they almost became earplugs. Great! Now that we have a hair guide, we can give her a reroot. I bought this very interesting hair to give her doll curls. And the smaller the strings, the smaller the curls. I would love to give Lelou kinky curly hair. Something I wish I also gave Canis at the time. As you can see, the hair has a lot of volume. so we have to trim it down, so we can still see the ears when we place them back. I'm going for an afro hairstyle. And speaking of the ears, we need them to finish the reroot. So let's make some fur. To make fur, we take a yarn ball, comb out the yarn, glue it to a plastic bag, or cut it in teeny tiny pieces to make flock. The flock can be glued to the ears with fabric glue. For the wolf tail, we take a wire which we paint brown. When that's dry, we glue on the yarn wefts with a hot glue gun. Great, we have the ears! Now we can place them on the head and secure the hairs from the inside with a universal glue and a Q-tip. Without the ears, the glue would leak out through the holes. Now that's drying, we can sand down the legs with a Dremel and a sanding block. After that, we're going to color the whole body with paint. To protect the paint job, we cover the whole body with 2 layers of matte varnish. Okay, the hands. I dyed a few extra because I want to give Canis a few extra hands. To paint them, you have to mix paint with fabric glue. Lelou and Canis are both married. Although I probably have to paint over Canis' ring pretty soon. Okay, the tail can be secured into the body. It looks pretty awkward, but here we go. Great, now we can place the head on the body. And you know what that means? We can take off the nose. But don't worry, we're going to use it to make a snout. The next day, we can give it a sand down and a layer of super glue. And of course, we can match it with the body. But don't forget the protection layer of matte varnish. Before I begin with the face up, I like to paint in the snout and lips. And why not some shading? Great! We give it a layer of Mist Super Clear, and now we can sketch in the face with watercolor pencils. Well, I switched to paint pretty fast because the pencils almost scratched off the face paint. So to play it safe, it's going to be a paint face-up only. But I do have to say, I really miss the guidelines. I'm not sure if I ever mentioned it before, maybe in Fable and Roald's video, but I have a love for the 70s aesthetic. Especially home interiors and fashion. Well, retro fashion, as in inspired by the 70s, in a modern twist. So for Lelou's face-up, I was looking at makeup from the 70s. And I took the most natural one looking. I want her to be able to switch from outfit, without to have to match her outfit with her makeup all the time. And when we are happy with the face-up, we can spray the doll with a layer of Mr. Super Clear. For her outfit, I'm going for a stylish jumpsuit. Sadly, I don't own a pattern for a jumpsuit, so we have to make it ourselves. But a jumpsuit is basically pants stick to a shirt. So I think we can make one. And for our bag, let's make the one I also made for Lizzie and Jolie. Okay, here we have the pants and the shirt parts. Now we only have to sew them together to get a jumpsuit. And for a bag, Bart found this Louis Vuitton pendant he picked up from the street, with the idea I could maybe use it for one of my dolls. To be honest, before Hairstyle, I didn't know what Louis Vuitton was. For her shoes, she'll be getting these simple boots. To finish Lelou's jumpsuit, we only need to make a fake zipper. And some shine on our lips. And with this, the doll is done. If you'd like to know more about Lelou Lupus and why she wants her sister all for herself, you should really watch the Divus Series. This stop-motion animated series uses all the characters that are made on this channel. And I'm happy to announce that the series will return with brand new episodes. You can also watch these newly added short episodes. So go and check out the Divus series by following the link at the end of this video or the link in the description box. But if you'd like to watch more RePaint videos, I really recommend becoming a Patreon or a member of the channel. Here you have access over 20 new and never seen RePaint videos. Like the newly added Soul Eaters, where you can follow the making process of the characters Mortis Felis and Rubus Felis. You will be surprised what material I used for those teeth. Links are in the description box, or follow the link at the end of this video. Before I go, I would really like to thank my lovely patrons of honor, Kana Maru, Bunny Queen, and everyone else on Patreon and YouTube memberships. Thank you. And thank you for watching. I hope to see you soon with a new video. Bye!